Buzz. Oh, you're in there. Boom. Yeah, alright. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to be recording my videos for TikTok for the week. But I'm going to do one for literally everything because it's lockdown. I've got nothing else I can really be doing other than that and writing shows. So, I thought while I'm recording them, I'll go live as well, innit, and show you what I've got. So, here we go. I can get this going. So you're going to keep seeing me leaning in like that, but that's because I'm starting another recording as well, so that I can record for TikTok too. TikTok too. Oh, and you can see Baz there, that's my dog. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Right. Let's start with these. So these are pages from a book from the 1800s, all about horse anatomy. So there you've got a horse's, that's bits of a horse's leg. There's some of the teeth. There's its head. There's its feet. There's just a bit of artwork out of the book. Nice bit of mould on there, you know. There's its eyes. Love a bit of leg. We all love a bit of leg, bit of hoof. So that's what your super glue looks like before it becomes super glue. There's some diagrams of a stable. Hoofs. Teeth. Organs, lungs, and maybe an heart. So they're on my website. Pages from, I can't fucking remember the name of it for the life of me. What was it called, the book? Can't remember. T. Cohen, anyway, the author. Got a big box of stuff here. Stuff to be going on. Right, next one. Yeah, so they say this is a long duck, if you like. I've reinvented the duck, bringing back the goose, you know. So it's got that's a real duckling's beak, a bill. That's a baby chicken's head or body. That's the neck is made from a minx leg, and its body and its feet are obviously from a duckling. What do you reckon? Duck lads. Here's a duck lad. It's a bandana boy. You can see him there. His body is a duckling, feet of a duckling. His arms are made out of chicken feet, and his head's made from an action figure. He should stand up. Not much good for the camera, like, but yeah, he will stand. Yeah, what do you reckon to him? This one's a little ornament. It's a goat, but his horns were broken. So I replaced his horns with some chicken beaks. And if that's coming through well, and got these bits here are baby chicken beaks. Here's another goat of the same ilk, but this one had a broken ear. So I replaced its ear with a real rat's ear. It's good for stroking, isn't it? Like, look at that, man. You can have a little rub on there. This is another ornament here. So this is a ornament, and it was originally a pig. It's still a pig, but now it's got a real mouse's foot here. That there is a real mouse's leg. To replace it so that it still stands, it fixes it, doesn't it? It fixes the problem. They are. Another little duck lad. Another duck lad, bit of a smouldering soldier, and he's got little arms made out of chicken feet, action figure's head, duckling's body, duckling's feet. What do you reckon? Them two sort of part of the same little group. So we've got these. These are my fossils, like fake fossils. So this one here is like a little dragon I've made out of a rat's head, spine, chicken feet and mouse legs. This is another fossil, sort of like a Mr. Burns kind of thing from The Simpsons, you know. So it's got a rat's head here at the top, rat's spine and chicken feet as hands, you know, like Mr. Burns goes like that, innit? So's he. We'll do bits of this one as well, eh? So we've got they are. This is what it looks like when you put a little chick's heart. So the same chick that these feet came from, in the side of a little hedgehog. These are my kidney stones, not like ones that I've passed out my dick, not like that, but the little diamonds with kidneys inside. On my website, £5 a piece. Something nice for Christmas, little stocking filler. Something for the film buffs, some unofficial merchandise if you like. iRobots, mate. Bit late in the day for merchandise from a film that came out like 10-15 years ago, but still, chicks' eyes inside little robots. Here's an example of the sort of thing that you could get inside one of your oddity starter packs or even in a mystery box. So little key rings, that's some mouse's rib cage. There's a bit of mouse bone. That one's got a mouse's nose in it. You could get yourself a little agate geode in there, like them. Or even some fossils. So we got like ammonites, little sand dollars, and shark teeth. One of the nicest things you can do from my website, other than like leaving me a tip when you buy something, which is a nice little new feature from Shopify, but you could pay a penguin forward. So for like 90p, right, I put one of these penguins in someone else's package. A little gift from you to a stranger. It's like paying it forward, but with a little penguin. You got different ones. I think there's like 3 or 4 different ones. They are. Just a little bit of something daft, you know, something nice you can do for other people. We're all alone in it at the minute, you know, so at least someone can have a little penguin to keep them company. This here is a foxglove, little squeaker in there. As you can see, it's driving Baz a little. Baz is interested in this one, aren't you, Baz? It's a foxglove, so like the plant, except it's an actual fox's head. on your hand with a squeaker. Not for sale. I keep this one. I let kids play with it at markets, you know. A little bit of a little something to play with, keep them interested while I'm talking to the parents. Or a way to get the parents to come over, because when you see your kid playing with some weirdo's dead fox head, you know, like a skinned fox's head, you'd be like, oh, fucking hell, better get Jimmy away from him. But then you realise, oh my God, I mean, look, where else would I have seen a duck lad? I wouldn't have known duck lads have existed if little Jimmy hadn't been playing with that guy's dead fox. So, you know, it works. It's a little marketing tool, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. This is so you can show them you care. This is a rat's ass. So tail in a love heart. I stuff its ball sack if it's a boy. Sometimes I remove the ball sack to make scrotum pendants, but this time I didn't. I kept it whole, and he does stand. I'm trying to level my arm out for the camera, but that's not really like what's flat, is it? There you are. So you can see his little feet there. He's got his little toes, all of his well, most of his toes more than likely, if not all. One of them might still be stuck inside. Bit of a squidge. And it's just a nice way to show them you love them, you know. People say, oh, you don't give a rat's ass about me. And here you are. Now you do. Give a rat's ass to them. Or give it to someone who you think doesn't care so that they can care in the future. To show them a little backhanded sort of cuntish way of saying, you don't care about me. Have a rat's ass. Fucking tap myself in the balls with it. Yeah, so this one, we'll try it on this box here, don't know if it'll work. This is a minx leg. Oh. This is a minx leg, right? Doesn't look too special, bit of a floppy one, you know. But what I've done is it's a window legs. So, Baz, move. Move, good boy. Dog wants it. Window legs. I'll start this little recording again, no there. Will you move? Get on your bed. Good boy, good boy. Stay there. Stay. I don't want him swiping, innit? As I was saying, window legs these. Like a window ledge, but without the extra D. So it's basically a suction cup inside of a minx leg. You know, like when you're watching a film and it gets a bit steamy and there's a sex scene in the shower and you get that handprint on the glass. Well, a lot of people at the minute aren't able to have the partner over again, innit? So I thought these would be a good idea because you can sort of recreate that scene. So yeah, you pop that on the glass there and look, you got the hand there. It's not quite a handprint, but then, you know, you wanted to, you could put your hand around it or Zoom meetings, mate, perfect for a Zoom meeting because now, like, look, you've got the camera there. This is just out of sight, but then shake hands with it. Oh, nice to meet you. Lovely to have a conversation with you. I'll do a little separate one as well for TikTok there with just the Zoom meeting. Yeah. Starting up the Zoom meetings again. Microsoft Teams, pissing you off that you can't have a bit of hand-to-hand contact with people. Well, at the World Around You, we sell window legs, which are mink legs with suction cups on. So you can attach them to a bit of plastic and a bit of glass like this, and you'll be like, oh, start the meeting, you know, hello, my name's Jack from the World Around You. Nice to meet you. And then they can have one as well at the other end. So you both see the hands going like this, shaking hands. It's just a little something to help you through lockdown. What have we got next? Ooh. Yeah, these are me dangly balls. Who wants to see me danglers? We'll separate them out. We've got teethy danglers. There you are, there's the teethy danglers. These are made, that one's mouse. This one's made from rat. Mainly the belly skin as well, because it's just softer. And it's easier to get it into like a ball shape. Got beaky ones. Oh, this one's made out of duckling. There you are. Little duckling one, one-eyed Cyclops dangler. Me one-eyed dangler. Who wants to see me one-eyed dangler? That's going to get me fucking banned off live again if I start shouting stuff. Shouting that. I got banned off TikTok live for saying stuff like that for a week, so hence why I'm doing it on Facebook and recording it for TikTok. Right, so this is one of me danglers, one of me hairy danglers. It's a bit of rat skin with a chicken's beak attached to it. Good for Christmas, and then though when Christmas is over, to save you putting your Christmas decorations away, what you can do is you can get it, and because it's elasticated, this bit, you can put it round the rear view mirror of your car, and then every time you go over a speed bump, have a little bit of a panic that some disembodied chicken beak's going to take your eye out. This is one of my types of danglers. I've only got one at the minute, it's just a little one-off one. This is my one-eyed dangler. So I might get in a bit of trouble for trying to show off my one-eyed dangler. Like, you couldn't do it on a bus, innit, but I think doing it over social media should be okay. He's made out of a bit of duckling fur and a chicken beak. That's my hairy one-eyed dangler. You don't quite know what you're going to get when you buy one of my hairy danglers. So, and obviously they all come in different sizes, innit it? They all come in different sizes, different shapes, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. If you get a small hairy dangler, that's nothing to be ashamed of. But, realistically, why would you be embarrassed? It's going to do the same job. You put it on your Christmas tree, you put it on your rear view mirror. Look at this. And obviously, you know, some of them hang lower than others. But they're here, look, they are. That's real rat skin, that is. Couple of googly eyes and a fake tooth. There's another one with a bit of rat skin. There you are, little molar tooth. Or, you know, you could have them with they could come with a beak on if you wanted them with a chicken beak on as well. Oh, here's one that you wouldn't have seen. So I'll show you on the live stream, but I won't be posting it until I've sent him out. New rat people, new rat person, he's already sold, but yeah, look at him. Little action rat man. He's got a little pistol in a holster made of rat skin. And he's got a rifle on his back. Little belt. Obviously this is real rat, you can see his ears and his face. He's got a pistol on the go as well. So this is a rat man, rat people, listed as a rat people. You don't know what you get till you order them. But this one's like a little action rat, like imagine like Lara Croft but as a rat. So this is like, I don't know, you know, just a rat with a gun really. Half of a rat, half of a toy. He's got a rifle on his back, pistol in a holster which I've made out of his own tail. That's rat skin there. He's got a pistol in his hands, he's holding that. And he's holding it sort of properly as well, you know, like that, like they do in the films. And there you go. What do you reckon to him then? Move, Buzz. Move, you can't go in there. Good boy. Here's a ornament. This is another little ornament. So it's a little dinosaur. He didn't have an head or a neck. So I replaced it with a little mouse's tail, most of a mouse's tail, and a chicken beak and a couple of googly eyes. There you are. He's a bit of a floppy dinosaur, but I think it makes him fun, doesn't it? Makes him, you know, enjoyable. No, I don't think I can show ulcers on TikTok, but I can on Facebook for some reason. So I've got these as well, £6 a piece on my website, worldaroundyou.com. Some of them are out, they're all out of antique books. This one's out of a skin diseases book. This one's out of just a general biology book that's stuff about a tadpole information. There's a diagram of a skeleton of a horse and a man, compared what looks like when they're running. That's what inside of a lobster looks like. And that there is how skins form. Look at that. We won't show all of them because I'll get fucking banned off live on here. That's another reason why I got banned on TikTok live. I've been banned for showing pictures of syphilitic dicks and stuff like that, so they don't like it really. Just have a bit of a brew. What are you saying anyway? You can see people are watching, but no one's saying anything. Say hello. You can say hello. What else? What? Another thing you can get off my website, you can order these. These are pink geodes, agate type of stone. So they are. They're different shades of pink, shiny, £1 a piece. Look at that. Dark pink, paler pink, but all pink. Resin bits. Resin. Shove it in your pockets. Dollars, glue, look at that. Right. Hopefully the weight of these won't pull the charges down. And see what it is. You alright, Nicola? Yeah, we're back in lockdown here now. Look at my pockets. Are you, I'm guessing, are you back in lockdown? I don't know if we'll ever be real friends, Jez King. We don't know each other. And to be honest, I don't really have many friends, which is probably evident by about the amount of time I put into this, innit? But they're kind of a either, innit? You know, do you need them? Do you really need friends? You can still order stuff, Nicola. I'll still be sending stuff out. Lockdown's only supposed to last until 2nd of December. So I'll be posting stuff out after then. I'll try and post stuff out in between because the post offices are still open. But last time they were getting funny with me because I was turning up with more than 4 items at a time. Right. This time, on the World Around You's TikTok, we're going to play What's in My Front Pocket. Don't know if you've ever seen South Park where Butters sings, I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you open it up and see what it is? Well, let's see what it is. It's a dead baby chameleon. Am I going to say that every time? I can't remember what I've just said there. My trousers, 1 second. I don't want to be ending up fucking flashing people. But these are quite weighty. If I put them over my hip, there we go. Right, now there's no risk of showing you my dick, so we should be good. Oh, sorry you had to wait, Nicola. I can't really do much about it, man. Post is shit at the minute anyway, realistically. I'm glad you're liking it, Jodie. I want something in my front pocket for you song. What have I got that can play that? Oh, but it'll fucking TikTok will just remove it anyway. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna look mental, innit? You're gonna think I'm fucking weird. But I'm gonna try and say that every time. Katie Rowley, there is a rat's ass here. There is as far as I'm aware, there's still a rat's ass available. The website's updated, it's as updated as it's going to be now for lockdown. There might be new things, like, I'll show you these, although I won't record these for TikTok because they're not made yet. But I managed to get my hands on some of these. They look like antique stained glass Christmas decorations. So I'm gonna do these, clean these up, add a bit of thread in that. Nice little Christmas decorations there. They're not perfect, you can see there's a little hole in there, but I reckon £4 or £5 each. Oh, it's sold out, has it? It must have just sold, man, while this video's been going. I haven't had a notification about that yet. Baz is trying to break my neck, he's just laid down behind my ankles. Baz, on your bed, lad. On your bed. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so I've got these. These will be going on the shop. They're all different ones. Like I think that's a kid dragging a cat in a box. Little nutcracker. So different bits of stained glass or coloured plastic with lead. Still all kind of nice, kind of different. Bit antique-y. Which is what I want to get into that as well. I know it sounds daft, and I know I might look a bit young for it, but I want to be a sort of antique dealer kind of thing, but find weird stuff and then either improve it, fix it, like with my ornaments, you know, like these, where I repaired it with bits of rat and that. Try and make it a bit like that. Jez King, I thank you. I think I'm doing all right. I'm 2 days in, and I'm stood here in my living room talking to myself. So after a week or so, what I'm planning on doing though is I'm going to use this time to record radio shows and get loads of them recorded, and hopefully figure out how to fucking turn them into podcasts. Because by now I should have 6 or 7 podcasts on Spotify, but I've done something wrong, and they've all been uploaded, but none of them have reached Spotify or Apple or anywhere because I've fucked up somewhere along the way. So, anyway, let's get back to recording little bits. Why did that just change my face? What the fuck? That was weird. My phone just stretched my head and then went back. It must have glitched. You know that little song that Butters sings, I've got something in my front pocket for you? Well, let's see what's in the world around you's front pocket today. It is, it's like a little rocket ship that I made. This is called a fossil. So, it's a front half of a pleco fish, and that's a chicken's foot. And I wanted it to look like a rocket going through the sky, so I tried to put bubbles in, and I'll be dead honest, I fucked up. It was too cold when I set the resin. So a lot of these ones this time are available cheaper. And it's basically just a chicken's foot up the arse of a dead fish. You're probably going to get bored of hearing me saying that repeatedly. And I don't want to just upload loads of them in a row to TikTok. I'll do a few of them and then I'll show you other things. Do you want to come and stick your hand in my pocket? Do you want to see what's in there? See what you can find, see what you can feel. Hey, what's this? That's a dead shabumpkin, mate. Nothing weird, just a dead fish in my pocket. See, I don't actually know what it is I'm going to pull out my pockets either while I'm doing this, so it's a little bit of a surprise. You meet a stranger on a bus. That stranger is me, and he says, "Excuse me, love, will you stick your hand in my tracky's pocket for me?" And you say, "You know what, the world around you, I'd fucking love to do that. Let's see what you've got in there today." Oh, it's a crab's leg. There you are, little crab leg in there. Excuse me, love. I'm not wearing any boxers, but I think I've got a hole in my trousers in the pocket. Would you check for me? Oh, I'd love to. Here, let me stick my hand in there for you. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a fucking dead guppy. China, I don't know if these are any good. Come on. Yeah, this is a way you can get involved, Facebook people. Give me some situations where it'd be inappropriate to stick your hand in someone's pocket. I've devised the perfect anti-pickpocketing devices. Right, so what you do is you stuff your pockets full of stuff, and then when they come in and they slip your hand in your pocket, doesn't matter which one, they stick your hand in. They have a look in and they're like, oh, they don't want to steal that though, do they? Because that's a love heart filled with rat spine. Oh, I'll put the camera in the middle, Jodie. There you are. I got the fucking, I'm recording on the other device, you see. Hey, Buzz. Hello. Can you see Buzz? Do you want to see Basil? There he is. Hey, Buzz. Who's that on there? That you? You fucking stupid dog. Right, we'll do a bit of skin stuff. Yeah, what do you reckon to him? I call him the nippler because he's got 6 of them. Obviously they're not real. They're not real ones. Can't say the word, but they are attached to rat skin here. These are some doll arms. His legs are made out of mink, just like the ones that I make that you can attach to windows. You can bend his legs. Bend him round on himself. I wouldn't advise doing it too much because you might damage him. Don't forget, you know, it is taxidermy at the end of the day. But what do you reckon? Even glow in the dark eyes to scare the shit out of any guests you have over the weekends. Oh, and Jodie, if you want to see what's in my pockets then, find me on TikTok. It's the perfect little ploy, innit? I can't believe I didn't think of that 5 minutes ago. Oh, Baz is sick though, innit? Something, mate. Oh, he's got his little pecker out now. He's heard what you like him, Jodie. There you are. He's going to sleep. Again. Baz, get on your bed. On your bed. Go to sleep on your bed. He just watches me. This is all he does. All day he just watches me. I call these reammonites because they're an ammonite that's been reanimated. And I've reanimated it. I brought it back to life by attaching a dead chicken's toes to where I think its mouth hole would probably be. Unless its mouth hole would have been here in the middle, but I reckon it was probably there. They are. What do you reckon to him? They're on my website, worldaroundyou.com. Are you sick of getting mugged? Walking down the canal in Manchester and all of a sudden the pusher wannabe's there and he's like, yeah mate, fucking give us your phone, give us that in your pockets. Like, alright lad, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll give you it. Yeah, it's what you've won today is a skinned mouse's head inside of a dome. If you can guess what I'm holding, I'll show it to you. Did you guess? Yeah, then it's fangs for all the fish. It's a decapitated lizard's head attached to a fish's body with some fossilised shark teeth for teeth, and I've even given it some real ears, which are mouse ears, which, to be honest, aren't coming well over camera. You can see them there and there. They're mouse ears. Fucking hell, eh, Buzz? I've never tried to show someone something that's inside my trousers like this. Like, I fucking, obviously, because I'm not a fucking sexual deviant, but I need, give us some tips. It's time for another round of I've got something in my front pocket for you. So we're going to reach into my pocket and see what it is. It is paws. But not actual like mouse paws are out, you know, not like what you've got on this fella here, not like rat paws, but just paws because it's a couple of dead guppies. that look like the pause symbol off a TV remote. Give him a jingle, a mix up. If your kid keeps getting caught rearranging himself in public, then what you need to do is fill his pockets with stuff. And what I'd recommend is maybe a love heart full of mouse intestine. I think this would be a good game, like, you know, like Snap with cards, but instead of cards, you want something that's easier to wipe down because of the old Rona, you know. So what you want to do is you get yourself, wait, let me find, there's two similar shapes. So each person has one, and you go, oh, dead guppy. The next person, they play their cube, and they go, oh, dead guppy. Snap. You know, it'd work, wouldn't it? And then you can wipe them down, and you can pop them in your pockets, and you can play again. And this time you go, oh, love heart full of mouse intestine. And your opponent, they go, oh, that's a chick's heart in a dome, baby chicken's heart. And then they go down on the side until you play your next pair, that match again, and you're like, oh, dead guppies, snap. This is fucking rotting my brain. Go back to the old faithful, eh? And that means it must be time for another game of I've got something in my front pocket for you. So, inside my front pocket today it's quite a big one. It's Fish Boy. It's a pleco, and what I've done is up its arse, I've shoved a couple of mouse legs, and then into where I believe its shoulders should be, I've put a couple of mouse feet. There you are. You can see him there. Again, no, did him in the cold. So it's gone a bit bubbly. So he's up on my website a bit cheaper than what, say, like the clear ones are. Like this fella here with the rat head and spine and chick feet. What do you reckon? I got 3 more. So we're going to have a... Right. What we're going to do now, I'm the world around you, and I'm going to show you in size order exactly what's inside my trousers. So, starting with the smallest, we've got... Oh, it's a little dead goldfish. Look at that. It's like one of those paintings where people paint them, except it's a real fish. Next up, size-wise, we've got this fella. Oh, that's a good one and all. That is a chick's head without any skin or a beak. You can just about make out his tongue there. Little baby chicken tongue. Which means the biggest thing in my trousers today is actually this, which is a little monster I've made out of about 1/4 of a goldfish and 4 legs of lizards from 2 different types of lizards. They are. Right, we've got through all of them, which I'll even admit was probably not funny and probably quite painful to watch. Bit of these. Here's something a little bit different. It's not like the taxidermy at all. It's just something cool that I managed to get quite cheap, so I thought I'd pass them on to you quite cheap and all. The little agate slices, so slices of crystal on a keyring. I got blue ones, like them pair. I got pink ones as well, like a his and hers, although we can't really say his and hers when you're talking about blue and pink, innit? But I mean, why not? They are. Different patterns. You pick blue or pink on the website and you get one at random. What do you reckon to them? Basil, he's back here at my feet again.
Hello. 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 Yeah.
What have we got left, Baz? We'll show some of this stuff off. Is it a way to flip the camera? I don't know if there is. Can we flip the camera? Was that the door, are you? Oh. This one's not going to look great because it's reversed it, but this is my book, Uneducated Guesses, my first book. What I did was I found a load of big words I don't know the meaning to, like flummery. So flummery is breaking bad news to children, missing out upsetting details for the child's benefit. Example, after Dennis died, his wife took their son aside and gave him a flummery. She told him his dad is dead, but she doesn't know he slowly bled out, trapped out. I'll do that one again, eh? Fuck me. I haven't read this for a while, and obviously because it's all nonsense, your head fills in the gaps. We'll do a different page. Oh well, I'll just do what's on the other page. This is one of my books, my first book, Uneducated Guesses. I wrote it purely to piss off my uni teachers because they wouldn't really they didn't like me doing my taxidermy like this. So what I did was I wrote a book because it's mass producible. I was doing 3D design, not English litter out. So I found loads of big words I don't know the meaning to, and then I guessed what they mean. So I got gerrymandering. Adjective, a boring, mind-numbing experience. For example, the torture was horrendous. They tied her up, strapped her to a chair and proceeded to paint the walls and the floor all around her. They used cheap paint, the cheapest. The torturers were methodical in their work and doused the paintbrushes in white spirit. When they left the room, it is claimed that they played nursery rhymes on repeat for the next 2 days. The victim was quoted in the papers as saying, "The combination of chemical fumes and the constant threat of danger countered the gerrymandering nature of the torture." And there's a little illustration to go with it. Your little gerrymandering experience. That one was a minute long. It's quite good, that, perfectly. I mean, what's a word that people might know? I'll go for that one. Let's see. Here's another one out of my book, Uneducated Guesses, the book I wrote to annoy my university teachers. Found loads of big words that I don't know the meaning to. I broke them down by a syllable and tried to work out what they mean just out the top of my head. So this one here is septuagenarian. 2 different meanings. A member of an ancient race, often associated with phallic monuments and the worship of staffs and sceptres held by their mythical deities. Or, it could also be, a way of describing a tall structure. So, for example, Gilbert told Sandra that the Washington Monument was positively septuagenarian. Sandra replied by calling Gilbert out as a pervert, and they began to reminisce on happier times. And there's your septuagenarian illustration there. That's just a bag of shit. Like literally a bag of shit. I've got fossilised shit, but we'll do that last because the iron gets everywhere. Do some more of these pictures. Yeah, here's a quick run through of some of the pictures you can buy at the minute off my website, £6 a pop. There's a selection of wasps from a book about animals. There's a selection of flatfish. That there is called lupus vulgaris. It's a disease, a skin disease that causes you to have an hole in your cheek. that's what it looks like as an embryo when a kid has gills and a tail. That's a diagram about the human eye. Can't show you that one. There's that's a diagram of a little shrimp. All sorts, different things. And to see the ones I can't show you, go to my website, World Around You, to see things like scabby arses and syphilitic knobs. I'll show you though. There you are. There it is. Gammy arse. I mean, that is someone's arse, but still gammy. I think they'd agree that it's probably gammy though and all. Here's a selection of some of the keyrings you can get from my website. So you could get a baby chicken's heart inside of a little robot. Here's one of the keyrings you could get off my website. It's a little dinosaur. It's something for the vegans, you know, something to keep them happy. There's no dead animals in this apart from maybe like glue, if you count glue as dead animals, because I think you can melt down horses in it to make glue, or zebras or something. Anyway, it's a little dinosaur emerging from a real geode on a keyring. Here's another little keyring you can have, something else to keep the vegans happy, because I want to have something for everyone in it. So, you know, I've got the taxidermy, like this fella here, for the non-vegans. For the people that just generally don't like dead animals, I've got daft books I've written. For other people who don't want to spend any money, I've got my radio shows on Threshold FM. And then for the vegans that want to spend money with me, I've got Geodes on keyrings. Here's a little fun one for you. It's a duckling's head on a spring. I don't know why it's shaking so mad, because I don't think my hand is. There you go. Real duckling, real spring. What do you reckon? Hey up, Basil. Hey up. Hey up. Shift. Move. Do you want to go on the couch? Go on the couch. Come on. Up. Up. Good boy. Something for all you dirty little technophiles. There you are. It's a USB stick. It's a mouse USB, basically. USB mice. Mouse skin with a USB stick, 32GB as well, so you can use it. But I feel like I should warn you, it could possibly overheat. There's a little bit of mink fur there as well, just to decorate it. And all around the eyes is a bit of a mouse's tail and a bit of rat's tail, just to give it a bit of texture. This fella's sold, but it's worth showing you anyway, because I'm quite happy with him. He's what I do is he's a ornament. So I get broken ornaments and then replace them with real parts of dead animals. So this here is a real duckling feet, real duckling head. Obviously this didn't have feet on originally, but it did have well, I imagine it had some form of terracotta head on it, painted. But I replaced that with a real duck's head. So it kept the body of the ornament and the feet and head of the duck. Do you reckon? Scientists have been lying to us for fucking years, right? Everyone thinks that, you know, a duckling looks like this, right? but with a duckling's head there instead of an action figures, which they do. Ducklings do look like that, but everyone thinks that they come out of the egg looking like this, but they don't. Scientists have been lying. I mean, how does a duck, right, with a beak like that break through the egg? It doesn't with its beak. What it does is it does it with its toes. They come out as ducklets. It starts as an egg, then it's a ducklet, then it's a duckling, then it's a duck. And obviously later on in life it's a dead duck. But, I mean, even early on in life it can be a dead duck, because I caught this ducklet. I caught it and I preserved him. Look at that. Obviously I didn't actually catch him. It's not real, and they're baby chicken toes up a dead duck's neck. We'll do a little medley. The next one will just be a little medley, because I've already shown these bits. I've just got duplicates of stuff now. Oh no, I've got these. I'll show these. Do these as a separate one, and then we'll do a little medley. This is a portable high five machine. It's a rat's arm on a spring. Perfect for socialising at an extra distance of about 2 or 3 inches. If you're looking for cheap, affordable Christmas presents this year, then come to me, worldaroundyou.com. I've got rat's arms on springs, portable high five machines. I've got spring ducklings, like that, real ducklings on a spring. I've got ammonites, fossils that I've brought back to life with some baby chicken toes. I've got mouse intestines in a heart. I've got these. I've got hairy danglers. Look at me hairy danglers. It's mouse skin with a fake tooth on and a couple of googly eyes. Maybe for the sake of the camera, I should probably show you the larger one they are. Look at that. Rat skin, mate, rat skin. And it's nice and affordable as well. Little ornaments like this fella. It's a broken dinosaur with a neck made out of mouse tail. Perfect for everyone. Something for everyone. Really good for the people that say, oh, I've already got everything I could ever want. They don't know that they want a ducklet, a duckling's head with toes from a chick. That's pretty much it. I'll do the copper light, I think. That is it. I'm going to put everything away before I do the copper light. So what do you reckon then, out of, who's watching there, what's the favourite thing that you've saw there? Show you again on the way back, I guess. There's a USB stick made of mice. I'll put that screen down so I can see use properly. There you are. So that's a USB stick made out of mice. See his arm on there still. This is my latest rat person. Half a rat, half an action one. Packing as well, mate, he's packing. Ready for anything. Well, ready for a war. He's not really ready to bake a cake or host a barbecue. He's not really ready for much other than shooting things and people, but still. Sounds good, doesn't it, when you say they're ready for anything. What's happening, Buzz? There's the nippler. So that's rat skin, teddy bear's head, little bit of chick skin round here. Move, Buzz. That's not yours. Move. Move. Good boy. Mink legs. I think I'll leave it there, guys, because I'm just packing away now. So this is fucking dull. This is boring for me, so it must be boring for yous.